just got only me, we got everybody. We got ourselves, because although Candid is celebrating 25 years of business, we are celebrating you. The reason I'm saying that, especially black people, we find it hard, don't we? We need to be honest. It's not easy to have a business, to run the business, and to stay in business for a length of time. So I hope that the seminar is going to encourage us and is going to help us keep going. Let's not be too disappointed that we are defeated. You will see the one that says drive down costs. That's what we want to achieve going forward. It doesn't mean that we're going to reduce our fees. But it means that we're going to keep our fees at a very low rate that we're at the moment. And how are we going to do that? We're going to increase, if you look at where it says drive up, we're going to try and increase our functionality. So in that case, we're going to enlarge our client base. So when we have volume of business, we will still be thriving without having to raise fees to our clients. So I'm sure you'll be happy to see that happen. We're going to improve our performance as well, because image is everything. And we want to continue to engage with black businesses in the community. Our campaign for 2017 will be cab drivers. We'll be looking for cab drivers. And all the cab drivers in Croydon, we want them to be our clients. That's not to say that other businesses were not looking for their business. We are looking for their business. We want to stress the importance of consultation to you, our dear friends. It's very important to have consultation with your accountant. And for those who pay their fees in advance, which we call retainer's fee, having a consultation with your accountant is very good, because during the consultation you'll be able to have a plan of where you're going and talk to your accountant about it, and your accountant may also have suggestions for you on how to achieve your plans. There's also something called tax planning, which again is very important. Tax planning is not paying too much than you're supposed to pay to the tax man. But if you don't have this consultation, you may be paying more than you're supposed to pay on that. We say to you, don't limit your success by limiting your present circumstances. What do you mean by that? Sometimes because the business is not growing as we dreamt of it, we may think that we're not achieving, or that we're losing. But don't do that. Carry on dreaming. Microphone, you want me to shout? Yes. Can you hear me now? Okay. Carry on dreaming, but make sure that you put a lot of energy behind your dream. And that's the key. Put energy, put effort behind your dream. And you will achieve it, because by opening your business every day, you're opening the door to opportunities. If you close that door, the opportunity, when it knocks, it would not find you at home. So please, carry on with what you're doing. And that's what we have been doing as well for the past 25 years. Let's move to the next one. I've already talked about that. What we're going to do, we're driving down costs. We're not going to be increasing our fees. And the way we're going to do that, we're going to increase business so that our business will continue to grow without having us to raise our fees to you. We're going to increase our performance. We're going to make ourselves more available to you. This is what Michelle was going to talk about, but I'm going to cover that later on. Flexibility and our service, we're going to increase the quality of our service, including customer service, listening to you, and now also acting upon your suggestions on what you think of our business. Yeah, over the past 25 years, we've managed to analyze and understood our successes and our failures. And what we intend to do is to increase client retainers. We want to do our best that when clients walk through our door, they don't have any reason to leave us. Everybody keeps saying, I'm actually shouting. This is my voice. I can't shout louder than this. Understanding the taxman. It's very important, understanding the taxman. And that's why we believe that the reason why you appoint us, this is number one reason, you want us to deal with the taxman for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So when you have consultation with us, ask questions if you're not sure, and we will give you satisfying answer. If there's any issue with the taxman, we also allow you to tell us that the taxman should always approach us and not disturb you so you can get on with your business. Incidentally, I think there's some laws that the taxman is trying to push through the parliament, maybe around next year, that is going to affect accountants and their tax advisors. But if your accountant refuses to give you advice because of that new law, get a new accountant, because it does not stop us from giving you advice. For instance, we can say to a sole trader, it's better for you to become a limited company because you save tax. We haven't breached any law by doing that. So we will still be giving quality advice that will help you to reduce or minimize tax liabilities. I've mentioned retention of existing customers. We don't want you to go. So if you have any problems, please pick it up with us. We do our best to resolve that with you. I've also mentioned that we want to improve our communication with our customers. We know sometimes when we get a phone call, you don't get answers straight away. We're improving our telephone system so that right now, if you phone the office and you don't leave a message, we don't know you called. But the new system in the new year will actually tell us. In fact, it will send us an email and a text message with the number that called, even if you didn't leave a message. So we will then be able to contact you back to find out why is it you've rang us. So we want to improve in that. And then we want to promptly deal with general queries that affect you and your business. So if there's any query, be aware that we're not going to ignore it, and we're going to deal with it in the time scale as swiftly as we can. I mean, if anybody goes to our website right now, it's not good because it looks really old. But we're putting money, we're investing on a new website, an interactive website that, again, in the new year, when you see the website, even if you can't get hold of us, you can talk to us through our website. You can leave a message. You can do all sorts of things like people do now with modern websites. And we hope that will also improve our customer service in that way. We're looking in the new year also to recruit new experienced graduates, and we want to train them to become better accountants, and so they can also move on to bigger and better things. Or again, we can also retain them to improve the quality of our service to you. We're also trying to remodernize the office, the layout, because we notice at the moment it's not easy to have a privacy consultation. So we're dealing with that. In the new year, you will see a new face to the office, which I'm sure you will like. So all in all, we want to improve our services to you. We want the next 25 years to be better than so far, and we were relying on each other. So we look after you, look after us, we all progress together. Right, so 2017, as I've mentioned, our expected outcomes are that website, improve and increase customer base and better communication base with your clients. So we want to say a big thank you again for being here, and we hope that the evening will be enjoyable for you. Please talk to each other and let people know who you are, what you do, because the evening is also another way of networking. You know, you never know when the other person will need you and give you a call. So I hope you got your cards tonight as well, that you can exchange your cards. But later on, we'll be celebrating us. But now I want us to have a break, music. And, please, can I have your attention, please? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we've come to the session that I really love about a seminar, and it's called the celebration time. And this celebration time is when we celebrate you. So I'll be talking about you and your business, and others will get to know you. I'm going to start with our lady here, because I haven't seen her for a long time. But this is Black Police Association. That's Janet. We've been looking after them for, I can't remember, many, many years. But I'm just meeting her, but we've been speaking. They are doing tremendous work in looking after equality. I don't want to say too much, but you probably have been seeing her on television.
Yes,
I think you probably know. You probably. Yeah. Maybe you know Leroy. What's his name?
No, don't mention him.
Huh?
Don't mention him.
You don't want me to mention him?
No, he's alright.
Huh?
Leroy Logan.
Leroy Logan, the previous chair, is the one that used to be the character on television. And then Janet is taking over, but she's more modest.
Oh, okay.
A lot.
A lot more modest. And then you have here Kit Smith. He's the retired policeman, but now has his own business, security business, called Smith Cross Consultancy. With Mr. and Mrs. Williams, that's my favorite couple you see here. Mrs. Williams, she has a cleaning business, but Mr. Basil Williams is a financial advisor, so he does things like mortgages, insurance, and things like that. Mr. Hamill Limited. This is one of the people that sell on eBay, and they're doing very well on that. And then you have Just Kids. Just Kids is a new business, but the owner of the business, they're not new, as you can see. They're past their by a bit. No, not really, but they've got their head screwed on because I like their idea. There's after-school club, but they're doing a little bit more than the usual after-school club because you pick and drop as well, isn't it, and all that. So. Yeah, and I think if you carry on like that, then the business will grow. The far end there, you have Andrew Trim. I'm sure you know what he does now, right? So we've been enjoying lovely music from him. They join us, Andrew and Helen, husband and wife. They're both our clients, but they're both in music industry. And yeah, we've been enjoying the lovely music. Yeah, we've had Andrew for 3 years now. 3 years. Well, we've just had Ellen, so don't know what she thinks of us yet, but we'll find out later on. Yeah. Okay. Then you have Mrs. Railway Cafe here. Norbury Station. If you ever go into the station, that's the cafe there.
Okay.
She's been there for years now as well. Been there for years. So. I know. Yeah. Yeah. And then we have Mr. and Mrs. Walker. Mr. Walker is retired. Mrs. Walker just retired as well. But she's in the legal field. She's been there for, again, many years. Yeah. So we want to say, celebrate us. Thank you very much. Well, if you have any friends or colleagues that you think will benefit from this,